Can we take a moment to recognize the skin? Can we take a moment to appreciate this skin, child? Come on. Oh. Skin, sweetie. I said skin, sweetie. Anyway, hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kay Mongo. To those of you that are new to this channel and to those of you that are returning subscribers, welcome. So in this video I will be chit-chatting. I'm probably gonna have a bev in hand. It's cold and I need one. Probably gonna have a bev in hand, and in this video I am going to be speaking about my breast reduction that I had a year and a half ago. I'm going to be speaking of my breast reduction that I have a year and a half ago. I know I had a video, I will link it up here. I had a video, but I probably did that video when I was like 3 weeks post-op. Now I'm a year and a half post-op and I have so much to say. And I have been receiving a lot of like messages and questions and all sorts of things on Instagram with regards to the video, so I'm gonna be spilling all the tea. So anyway, so without further ado, let's get right into it. Right, cheers everybody. We are drinking my favorite cider. If you are not new to this channel and you follow me on Instagram, you'll know exactly what I'm drinking, but also I think the packaging is quite obvious. Say mind you. Anyway guys, I'm going to be speaking about my breast reduction. So I did speak about the journey leading up to my breast reduction. There were some things that I left out, and I think I left out those certain things like my doctor and things like that. I left that information out, and I don't think I ever explained why I did that. I actually did not mention who my doctor was because I got my breast reduction on medical aid. I don't think I explained properly how I got it on medical aid, and I think that is one of my greatest concerns. I don't want people to be mistaken and think that my medical aid at the time, which was James, I was on James at the time, I was on the Emerald option. I don't want people to think that James just like hands those things out for free, and when they don't get them they use me like as a reference. I don't want that to happen. Okay, so just a quick summary of how I got James to approve. Number one, I had been struggling with a lot of issues which were due to my breast. I did not self-diagnose. I think for the longest time actually we didn't even know it was because of the boobs until my doctor, I've been seeing the same doctor in Cape Town since I arrived, until my doctor was like, let's look into this, would you be open to it? And I was like, sure, 100%. He referred me to a plastic surgeon, and that's how the journey started. So I also don't want to mention who my plastic surgeon was because I don't want people to go to her thinking that she just motivates, you know, to like a medical aid for them to approve these kind of surgeries. So honestly, start with GP yako. I think that's my first advice. Start with your GP. Your GP knows you more than any doctor, you know. Start with GP yako and get a referral from your GP to a plastic surgeon, or you can find a plastic surgeon by yourself. The doctors know best. The doctors know if you're bullshitting. Oops. The doctors know if you're talking nonsense. And will diagnose. I know sometimes, and I will speak about how I feel about medical aids considering breast reductions as cosmetic surgery a little bit later on in the video, but doctors will know if you're bullshitting, or they will know that, you know, maybe this is not worth motivating. I don't know, yabo. But anyway, that's how it happened for me. I was very fortunate, and yeah. Anyway, fast forward. Yeah. Let me speak about the things I hate, or the things, let me say I hate, because there are things that make me uncomfortable a year and a half post-op, but everything is worth it. I don't regret having a breast reduction for anything. Number one, the scarring. The The scarring, guys, my boobs, you can tell my boobs have been done. Like, my boobs don't look like normal boobs. They do, but the scarring is just, it's insane. So let me try and stand up to show you. So when they cut around the nipple. My nipple was down here most, so they cut around the nipple, so, and then they cut down here, and then they cut from your armpit all the way like this. And then I also got a lift. So everywhere that they cut, there is scarring. The scarring that's underneath is visible. It's not bad. I have tried to manage it. I've used all sorts of things. I've used magnolia oil. I've used, my doctor recommended it's this other plus, micropore. I used micropore and I used Scar Science, which really worked, minimize the scarring, but the scarring doesn't completely disappear. The scarring that is down from the nipple and underneath the breast is not bad, Shane Yona. That scarring I'm not really bothered by. But the scarring around my areola is bad. Like, you know when you used to fall as a kid and you used to get those scars that like is pakamile that are like slightly raised. I have scarring like that. I do think it's my own fault though, because after some time I wasn't really consistent with the micropore and Scar Science. I still have some Scar Science left, and also Scar Science is really expensive. Like, it's about 213 rand for a tube that's this small, so it just wasn't sustainable. Magnolia oil, I didn't see a difference. So yeah, the other thing that was mentioned to me after the operation, because at the time I did inquire if I'd be able to breastfeed. She did say I'd be able to breastfeed. I do still have some milk ducts left, but she said she cannot guarantee it. So we'll just cross that bridge when it happens. So that's the only thing I actually don't like about my boobs. It's just the scarring, but also the scarring is not bad. I did get a breast lift as well, and since the breast reduction I have not worn a bra. I do not own a bra. So I love that. I think for me, do I regret my decision? Absolutely not. I am able to do a lot of things that I wasn't able to do in the beginning. For example, on Instagram today, I was speaking about gymming, and just working out is a little bit more comfortable. I'm able to do a lot more cardio, which I wasn't able to do when I had bigger breasts. I was able to do cardio, but it was always so like uncomfortable. Like, I would run and hold my boobs. If I'm doing like jumping jacks, jumping jacks is on now, we're just a mess. Because remember also I don't know, you guys can tell me in the comment section, but I haven't come across, or I had not come across a brand that caters for bigger breasted women with regards to sports bras. So even the sports bras I would wear, my boobs would like be popping out and I'd be fixing my bra. It was just so uncomfortable. So I really struggled with doing cardio when I had bigger breasts. So I'm able to do that now. I worked out a lot before the operation, because you can't do any sort of physical activity for about 6 weeks after your operation. So I did work out a lot, and also I was worried about the frame of my body. I didn't want to lose my boobs and then also be like, a little bit bigger. So I did work out quite a bit. So gymming is a lot more comfortable now that I have smaller breasts. I'm happier. I think I haven't done like a complete transition in terms of the things that I wear, but I am showing a little bit more skin, which my mom loves, because I would always wear like baggy clothes. So let's say like I was a medium, I'd always like get a large or an extra large. So now I actually I'll wear a medium if I'm a medium, and my mom really likes that. I'm wearing tight clothing now, and yeah, I'm a little bit more comfortable in terms of exploring like other fashion items. I think the one thing that I was mostly excited to wear was a slip dress, those satin slip dresses. So I can wear those now, which I'm really happy about. In terms of the breast reduction, like as an op, it is always something that I will advocate for till the day I die, because living with big boobs, I make it sound like it's an illness, but living with big boobs was really hard for me growing up. I was quite an active child, so I did participate in like sports and stuff, but like it really does restrict things that you want to do as a young person, in terms of just like physical activity, things you want to wear, just like your self-esteem, man, in general, bras, yo, guys. Okay, let's leave the fact that bras are uncomfortable, but did you know that the bigger your boobs, the more expensive your bras, the less sexier your bras? Hey guys, I used to wear, if you guys, I do still have some of my old bras, but like, if you guys could see my old bras, most of them are the granny bras from Woolies, and those are the most comfortable ones. But honestly, the bigger your breast, the more expensive the bra, and they're just not nice, man. They don't look nice, they don't look, you know, hot. So I really didn't like that. I also didn't like that I struggled to find sports bras. In fact, let me not say I struggled, I could never ever find sports bras. The sports bras that I'm wearing now are sports bras that I bought then when I had bigger boobs, and now they fit and they work perfectly. But I could never ever find sports bras. And just like gym wear for bigger breasted girls was also not that, you know, it wasn't that flattering. I would always try and cover up or wear something baggy, or like, now that I look back, I think they really did make me quite miserable. Like, they really did make me quite miserable. I had the operation in 2020, so I was what, 23 at the time, and I am really glad that I had the operation at the time. One thing I must mention though, my boobs are not as small as they were after the operation. So they do grow back, but they'll never grow back, or I don't think, at least, they'll grow back to the size that they were. Also, because of the breast lift, they don't grow down, they still grow up. So I mean, I can tell my boobs are a little bit bigger than what they were, but also that's because I've gained weight. But if you do gain weight, your boobs will grow back, but it's not like a massive change, honestly. You can see though that they're not as small as they were. I think I must have gone up just a cup size or something. I don't know, because I don't buy bras. Anyway, but in terms of the operation itself, it is something that I would advocate for all big-breasted women. I think it should be free, just at government institutions and at government hospitals. I think there is an option. I really think there is a way. I don't know, I haven't done the research. There is a girl that I know did it through a government hospital, but I don't know how. I honestly don't know, Shame. I don't know, but if you guys know better, you can leave the information in the comment section. I think it should be free. I think it should be easily accessible. I think it should not be considered cosmetic surgery, because it really does restrict your day-to-day life and the day-to-day activities that you have just as a woman. I think if you're a medical aid should reconsider categorizing it as cosmetic surgery, and should allow women to have breast reductions should they need them or should they want them. Obviously that can be determined by them, but I mean, honestly, if you like what an EFG, like, come on, like, that's very uncomfortable to have. So it's something I would definitely advocate for. If you are watching this video and you are struggling with big boobs, I feel you. I feel you. I think, I don't know, maybe I should do a little bit of research of how you can do it at government institutions. I'm not sure, honestly. I'm not I don't know anything about that, but I will check. But yeah, if you are watching this video and a breast reduction is something that you have considered or you have been wanting to do, please do not hesitate to just do it. Just do it. Is it sore? Yes. You don't take long to heal, so after like 2 weeks you should be able to be back to normal and to be able to do things by yourself fully. But after that, like, life is great. So it is something that I definitely do recommend. If you do have the fun to do it cash, go do it. There's no reason why you should be struggling with big boobs, if you can help it at least. So yeah, I really hope, I know I blabbed a lot during this video, but I think I did give quite a lot of information with regards to my experience after the op. I mean, it's been a year and a half, so at least now I can speak about the healing, the scarring, the boobs growing back, but also the good side of it. So which is just life with smaller boobs. And yeah, one thing that I have been speaking about to a lot of women on Instagram is, if you are going to get the operation, I would recommend that either you get it close to home or like where you stay, because even like the car ride back from the hospital, I mean, we live in South Africa, guys, the roads aren't smooth, so just the bumps will affect. It's painful, it's uncomfortable. So get it done at a hospital close to where you stay. Have someone that's gonna come in and look after you after the operation. I had my aunt come stay with me for like a few days and look after me. Have someone that's gonna look after you, because honestly, even if I stayed in hospital for 2 days, but after that you're still going to need help. You can't do anything, you can't move your arms because you've been cut under here. So try and do it somewhere close to home. Don't, if you're familiar with Cape, if you live in Kills River, don't now go do it in Claremont. How are you gonna get into the car from Claremont to Kills River? You know, it's not comfortable. Don't do it. But yeah, do a lot of research if you are going to a plastic surgeon. Ask around, look at reviews. You don't want to be botched. And yeah, the doctor did say my boobs won't be the same size. Honestly, nah, I don't see that. And yeah, okay, now I'm really done. If there's any other questions that I can answer, I will answer in the comment section. And I really hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I hope you guys did find it informative. I know it was quite a mouthful. I know I talk a lot. No, it was quite a mouthful, but I really hope you guys did find this video informative. And yeah, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We are still on road to 15k. I love you guys lots and lots, and thank you so much for being part of the K Mongo family. And cheers.